What if the single most terrifying human being to ever step foot inside a professional wrestling ring didn't just lend his sons to Solo Sikoa, but secretly held back his ultimate monster to tear the entire bloodline apart from the inside out? Think about it for a second. Everybody in the wrestling world is hyper-focused on whether Roman Reigns can reclaim his tribal crown, or if Solo Sikoa is truly the head of the table. But while the internet wrestling community is busy arguing in Reddit threads and fantasy booking 5-star matches like Dave Meltzer handing out ratings in the Tokyo Dome, they completely missed the subtle breadcrumbs left by the real godfather of island violence, the legendary Haku. And if you think this family war ends with a simple contract signing at a Big Four event, think again, because the secret monster lurking in the shadows is about to rewrite the entire hierarchy of WWE forever. Welcome back to Tidal Wave, your premier destination for high-octane narrative breakdowns, backstage realities, and god-tier wrestling predictions. Now, look, we all know Triple H loves to slow-cook a storyline until the kitchen burns down and ratings hit the ceiling. But what is happening right now within the Bloodline saga isn't just long-term booking. It is a high-stakes psychological chess match where the board is about to get smashed into a million pieces. The real question nobody is asking is this: when power is built on borrowed muscle, who actually owns the strength? Let's break down where we are right now, because the situation inside the WWE locker room has reached an absolute boiling point. Solo Sikoa has spent months walking around like he owns the entire company. He crowned himself. He hijacked the Ula Fala. He brought in Tama Tonga. He added Tonga Loa. And then he unleashed Jacob Fatu like an unsanctioned pitbull on anybody standing in his path. On the surface, it looks like Solo built an unkillable empire that even Paul Heyman couldn't control. But if you look closer, if you examine the bizarre contradiction that almost every dirt sheet analyst completely glossed over, a massive hole in Solo's armor begins to show. Solo keeps claiming he has the blessing of the elders. He keeps screaming that this Tongan takeover was his brilliant master plan. But since when did Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa answer to a guy who was playing third wheel in the Bloodline just 12 months ago? They don't. Their loyalty doesn't lie with Solo Sikoa. It lies with their legendary father, the man whose real-life backstage toughness still makes veteran wrestlers and promoters sweat in their boots. Haku. The same Haku who Vince McMahon himself once called the most dangerous human being in sports entertainment history. And that brings us to the exact moment where everything changes. If you are riding with us on this massive Bloodline breakdown, go ahead and smash that like button right now, hit that subscribe button, and officially lock into the Tidal Wave family today. Subscribing ensures you never miss a single piece of deep insider analysis, backstage scoops, and psychological storytelling as this historic storyline unfolds. We are dropping daily deep dives on the biggest power struggles in WWE. And trust me, you want to be locked in before the next massive shocker drops. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat. Now, bridging straight back into this unfolding nightmare without missing a single beat. The million-dollar question isn't just why Haku let his sons join Solo's group. The real question is, who else did Haku send into the fold? Because behind the scenes, rumors and insider reports from Fightful and PW Insider have been swirling around two absolute juggernauts who could step through the curtain at any second to shake WWE to its core. First, you have Lance Anoa'i, a legitimate blood lineage warrior who has been tearing up promotions across the globe. Lance brings that lethal combination of explosive speed, ring awareness, and high-flying Samoan violence that makes him an absolute nightmare for any opponent. He is the son of Samu, the grandson of Afa the Wild Samoan. He has the pedigree, he has the family name, and he represents the authentic Anoa'i lineage that Solo Sikoa claims to defend. Lance has spent years honing his craft in MLW, winning tag team gold as part of the Samoan SWAT team, and proving he can deliver main event caliber intensity on any stage. Imagine Lance showing up to challenge Solo's authority from the inside, calling out Solo's fake tribal leadership, and proving who the true heir to the family legacy really is. But then, there is option number 2, the ultimate dark horse monster, Bad Luck Fale, the rogue general himself, a massive 6'4", 330-pound destruction machine with direct Tongan ties and deep family history linked straight to Haku's legendary dojo roots, Fale isn't just a heavy hitter. He is a human wrecking ball who co-founded Bullet Club, spending over a decade as the ultimate enforcer and destroying world champions with the devastating Bad Luck Fale. Fale is a monster who doesn't care about storylines, title belts, or corporate politics. He only understands absolute dominance. Imagine Bad Luck Fale stepping through those ropes, standing shoulder to shoulder with Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Tonga Loa. It would turn the WWE ring into a literal war zone and transform this faction into an untouchable Tongan military regime. Here is where the internet wrestling community is completely dead wrong. The fans think Solo Sikoa is playing puppet master. They think he picked up the phone and recruited these Tongan powerhouses out of nowhere to build his own personal security detail. But Triple H's creative team doesn't write stories that predictable. Solo didn't recruit them. Haku placed them there. Haku didn't send his sons and allies to protect Solo Sikoa. He sent them to infiltrate, to monitor, and to strike the very second Solo steps out of line. Think about the psychological impact. Could Haku be setting up the ultimate trap where Solo thinks he commands the ring? Right up until Haku's real monster arrives to enforce the ultimate family judgment? Look at the psychology of Solo Sikoa. He is wearing the expensive suits. He is holding the ula fala, but his body language screams pure, unfiltered paranoia. Every time Jacob Fatu gets a little too much crowd applause, Solo looks over his shoulder. Every time Tama Tonga smiles, Solo hesitates. Solo knows that the moment Roman Reigns gains full momentum, or the moment the real elders speak up, his authority completely vanishes. Solo relies entirely on intimidation. But you cannot rule through fear when the men standing behind you owe their ultimate loyalty to Haku, a legendary figure who used to bite through boots and break teeth with a single stare. So where is this all heading when we reach the next Premium Live event? Here are 3 rapid-fire predictions you need to bank on right now. First, Lance Anoa'i will make a surprise debut during a tribal court segment, officially rejecting Solo Sikoa's leadership and claiming his spot in the family hierarchy. Second, Bad Luck Fale will arrive as Haku's personal executioner, aligning directly with Jacob Fatu and turning on Solo Sikoa. The second Solo tries to discipline the Tongan brothers. Third, in the ultimate swing for the fences, Roman Reigns will be forced to make a devil's pact with Haku's faction, uniting the original Bloodline with Haku's monsters to completely erase Solo Sikoa's rogue empire from WWE history. One of these 3 things will happen. The only question is which one. At the end of the day, Solo Sikoa built his house on sand, while Haku built an empire out of iron. The Bloodline isn't just expanding. It is preparing for a complete internal takeover. Who do you think Haku's secret monster really is? Is it the high-flying Bloodline heritage of Lance Anoa'i, or the pure size of Bad Luck Fale? Drop your picks in the comments right now and let's get a wild debate started. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Tidal Wave so you don't miss our upcoming deep dive on Roman Reigns' secret counterstrike. Hit that bell notification, and we will catch you in the very next video.